Let's go. My name's Dan Giesing, and welcome to our first look at Stellar Interface. What is Stellar Interface? Stellar Interface is a roguelike-ish space shooter in early access right now, and it's kind of cool. I played a few runs, deciding whether or not I was going to cover this for the channel. It's been sitting in my pile for a while of games to do a first look at, and I played it, and I'm like, okay, just one more run. Just one more run. So it kind of drew me in right away. You see a lot of side-scrolling space shooters, so to be able to play one that's a little bit different is unique. And so I played this for a little bit, and I figured we'd show it on the channel. But let's go ahead and jump into this real quick so you guys understand what's going on. So there seems to be a lot of depth to this game, even though it is in early access right now. Think of it as maybe it's a cross between a couple games, but let's just jump into it for now, and we'll explain it as we go. All right, so as you start up, the first thing you do is you select a spaceship, and you can unlock ones in the future. We haven't unlocked any yet because I've only played it for a little bit. On the left-hand side, think of that, if you've seen Isaac, think of that as like your post-it note. So there's different, I believe they're called Lost Lords, that are the bosses throughout the game. So we can start with the mole or the lotus, and a couple things we need to look at just so you guys understand what's going on. So RAM is your ability, think of the punch behind your weapon, right? So the maximum RAM or strength of the weapons you can have on the mole is 20. Your health, mobility are pretty much self-explanatory, and your slots is the number of weapons you can equip. So the mole is pretty basic. The Lotus has a little more health, a little bit more mobility. But let's start with the mole since that's the beginning ship. And this is where things can get kind of interesting. So you see on the top side, or our left wing, you will see that we get to pick a weapon. So there's a wide range of starting weapons. So for all intents and purposes, the thing here is you can't exceed the total RAM of your ship, and that may or may not make sense to you, but you see right here, as we change our weapon, you can see our RAM capability on the left also changes. But anyways, let's go ahead and why don't we start with a machine gun on our left, and just to keep things interesting, why don't we go Nebraska? We'll do another machine gun on our right. So we have the Ran and Nebraska loadout. Let's see how this goes. So now we've got our ship selected and our ship equipped, which you can also unlock different weapons throughout the run. Here's our missions. If we destroy one missile turret, we can use 7 consumables or destroy 200 minions. So those are the missions for this run. You see there's a dash ability, which comes in very handy and kind of gives you some separation within the game. So there's consumables and fire consumables, and here's the overview. Think of this as like the top level of FTL, right, where you decide which way you go. Since we're starting out, it is what it is. One of my complaints about this game, or one of the things I think I could easily make better, is that the background's extremely busy, right? So it's very difficult to read what's going on. But you see our threat level, our percentage chance of encountering a Lost Lord at Izanami's hangar, and a percentage chance to find a merchant and a factory. I don't know what factories are yet, but merchants are self-explanatory. So here we go. So it's built. Well, I like our build here right away. Our health is in the upper left-hand corner, and I'm going to show you the dash. So the dash right there comes in handy. It's a short burst, and you can dash forward, backwards, left, and right. The other thing that's interesting is that you can't spin around, right? So we can only face this way when shooting, and your goal is, to my understanding, is to just survive the wave. I don't completely understand what the black hole in the bottom right is. I think that's our progress meter throughout the entire run, but not for this particular map. So that's one of the things that I don't understand necessarily, is when this map runs dry. Is it when we kill every enemy? Because I've had situations in other runs where that's not the case, where you just have to essentially survive it, I guess much like a Life Force or a Gradius. Oh, we're getting wrecked right now. But anyways, so I started with the basic machine gun loadout, and as you see here, so that we did a decent job, not great. So now after this is where the game adds another layer of complexity, makes it interesting. So at the end of each stage that you finish, you get a chance to install some software. So for example, a hacker reported some friend increases your software options. So that means that our next one will probably have 4 or 5 options. Full house, the pot is a random low tier perk. I don't know what the pot is. Optimizes the usage of a loadout with only torpedoes and homing missiles. So that doesn't help us because we have machine guns. So let's do a hacker, and hopefully if we get through the next stage, we'll have some more options to install. Now, as we start here, there's a bunch of different ways we can go. So we have 3 selections. We can go to Draco's Industrial Complex, Neatz's Hangar, and Mike's Hangar. I think we're gonna go to Mike's Hangar because it's got the largest chance of a merchant. So let's go to Mike's Hangar. And we did encounter a merchant, which means we can swap out our guns if we would like to. So let's go ahead and do that. This is a helium laser. Think of this as like brimstone, right? So I think we're gonna, I don't know why these are X'd out. Ooh, because it exceeds our RAM. Red February. So we could go torpedoes only. Let's go torpedoes only. Let's go mackerel and Red February. Hunt for Red October, boys. All right, so Red February is in our right, and here we go. Everything else is the same here. Oh, I see. So instead of encountering a stage, we uncovered a merchant. Ah, okay. So we can explore all of these points. Makes sense to me. I have yet to see what a Lost Lord looks like. Alright, so this is what a torpedo loadout looks like. You can tell our fire rate is much declined. And looks like we're getting hit here. The Red October, or excuse me, those are the Yeezy stand. The Red Februaries. I'm trying to think if they shoot faster. It's hard to tell. The top one's a little faster. So the other thing I've yet to see, and I haven't really gotten past stage 3, is it looks like we've progressed from left to right a little bit from the first stage, but we'll find out. That's the other thing I don't understand, is the level progression from a visual standpoint is something that I've yet to figure out, but we gotta perhaps dash here a little bit. Ooh, how do you like those dashes? But I like how they've been able to layer some roguelite elements into a side-scroller, because a lot of these side-scrolling games, not to classify this with other ones, but other side-scrolling space games, there's not a whole lot of differentiation between them. But anyways, here we go. The Captain Shield at your orders for the free and the brave. So now, because we have the hacker perk, now we have 4 options. So this is kind of almost like an end of a nuclear throne type deal. Summons 2 gigantic Siamese octopus that fight by your side. Trojan donkey, flea market. Fire right for the price of speed. I think just for science, we're gonna do the Fool's double projectiles. So let's install that. Oh, that could be our first boss fight. I don't think we're gonna go to it just yet, though. Let's stop somewhere else. I want to see what a factory is. I don't understand what a factory is, but we're about to find out. Oh, look at, so our fire rate it's almost like getting double vision in Isaac, right? So it looks like, or wait a second. I thought we picked up the torpedo boys. We did pick up the octopus thing, didn't we? Maybe we installed the wrong thing. But nonetheless, looks like there's a lot to learn about this game, which, from the item standpoint, which is exciting to me. But anyways, the art style is cool. I mean, I wouldn't say it's anything radically different than things we've seen in other side-scrolling shooters, but I think the depth or potential depth of this game is going to make it stand out. And I'm hoping in the next couple levels we get a chance to hopefully experience some different backgrounds, or at least level art, which I think we are going to get that based on the Steam preview. All right, here we go. New software found. Your spacecraft is fighting fit. We hope to see you again. I'm guessing, what is that, like a full health? Optimizes the usage of loadout with only torpedoes and homing missiles. I think we're going to do that. Customer card. Get 2 extra RAM on merchant visits. So that increases our ability to hold larger weapons. Supreme Burrito. An inside-out cleanup. Let's go OCR. That should help us out. All right, cool. So we could still go to this boss fight. Let's try to clear everything out. Lynch's factory. What do we do? No. Okay, so that boost came in handy here. Oh, boost, boost, boost. Oh. This is an interesting deal. So they found a way to juice these enemies, right? Because we've seen these enemies in other capacities. In particular, oh, nice. In the previous stages, but they're finding a way. Also, I don't know what that black hole is. It looks like it's either gaining on us each run or we're getting closer to the end. Maybe it prevents you from like farming areas. I don't know, but that's kind of the cool thing about this game. It seems like a lot of it is discovery as well. What are these? Shoot it. Nothing's inside. Alright, so now they're introducing some... What are these? Just random containers? Oh, shouldn't have flirted with that. Hang in there, boys. We're okay. Go inside. Those look like the things that you see at a bank teller. Oh, excuse me, sir. Put in your check and don't forget your debit card. Well, I just want to make the deposit. What is this? What is that? Got him. We didn't get his little minion there, though. Also, if we kill 200 minions, we unlock something. Chance to evade incoming projectiles, dex +4. Reduce your pew pew pew. Sturdy upgrade, strong like bull, health increase, supreme burrito. Let's go health increase. Alright. Are we ready for a boss fight yet? I don't think so. We're gonna go to Goku's Industrial Complex and see what we got here. So nothing changed from our build standpoint, at least from our weapon loadout, but we do have more health, which is, it's hard to tell from our last stage to now. So hopefully, you know, this is an early access. Some visual indicators would be nice, whether it's like an additional orange block or we knew exactly how many blocks of health we had, but I think this, from a starting point, this game's got, it's pretty fun, number one, and potential depth, nice speed up. So we don't use dash as much as we possibly could, but maybe it's a good thing we don't use it as something, as a potential thing to fall back on. But I do like our build. Our build here is decent so far. So we are seeing some semi-recycled enemies. At least it looks like every 2 stages they seem to introduce at least one new enemy. See, like those bottle top individuals are coming in hot. The heat seekers. Hang in there, boys. We gotta at least try that boss fight. All right, clear these guys up. Also, the music in this game, I can get behind it. I like it. Right now, there is no lack of incentive for holding down fire the entire time, which I'm cool with. Ooh. What do we got here, boys? Get these red X-Wing wannabes out of here. All right, nice spray there. We're okay. I think we've managed to survive this level. I don't want to put the apple cart before the horse path. But we're in this, boys. It is interesting, as we fire back, looks like our spray gets wider. Okay, I like that. New software found. Optimized laser only loadout, not us. Moving faster when seriously hurt. Hitting faster when seriously hurt. Joy. Your spacecraft is fighting fit. We hope to see you again. Let's try that. Alright, so we're at about half health here. Destroy 200. Do we go for the boss fight? Or do we keep pressing? I'd like to get to a merchant. That could be interesting. So why don't we do this? Let's go to the highest chance of a merchant. 55.5% cruiser air. And this was not a merchant. Oh, those are magnets. They're pulling us in. Alright, this is a definite... What was the threat level on this? Like 5 or something? I think it was... Dan, excuse me, I think it was a 4. That guy's not giving us any space. that blue tick, we can't shoot. Just keep it off of us. Alright, this is intensity's picking up here a little bit, boys. Alright, nicely done. Stay on him. That thing's not our helper, right? I don't want to wait and see, have that thing get attached to us. I'd rather not. Also, we got to be approaching the 200 minions. Oh, that's what Joy did. Joy filled us up. Yeah, it's like a beam weapon. Spraying the ultralight beam on us. A few more here. We should be. What the heck? What do we do? What are you supposed to do here? Ride it out? I guess blast through it? I don't know what those brimstone things were all about. Hang in there. Little cross section of wallpaper here. This is where, to me, it gets fun because there's so much chaos when they come vertically and horizontally at you. Hopefully there's a large payday at the end of this level for us. Also, not quite sure what factory is yet, but let's hang in here and fight the grasshoppers. Oh, Dan, if you just stay back and spray, you should be able to take them all out. Well, if you're an expert on stellar interface, please let me know. We're learning the ways. I think we're doing decent. Is that thing... Wait, is that thing a healing bot? I think that's what that is. Chance to spawn a missile salvo when damaged. Enlarge your... I just got it. Viagra. Trojan mule. Chance to damage all enemies. Salty elixir. Your enemy's tears are rejuvenating. Let's go Viagra. Alright, cool. Looks like we unlocked our first mission. Destroy 200 minions. Alright, we're gonna... Should we go after him? Let's do it. It would have been nice if there was a pop-up for that Dungeon Housekeeping 3. But let's, November's lower deck. This has got to be a Lost Lord. Oh, our Pew Pew is Big Bally. What does that even mean? Oh, that's a... Oh! It's a monster! Oh, what the heck? I don't know why this gives me a little bit of a Contra feel. As long as we use our dash, we're going to be okay, though. Hang in there. What the heck? No, it's got life force, I should say, more than Contra. Give us the bejeweled entrance. Is that a heal thing? I'm trying to see. Is that... I think it's got to heal us. Alright, Dan, don't worry about it. Just dodge. Oh, we're not doing any damage, are we? Up. Hit. Getting wrecked, boys. Oh, alright, so I just looked at the boss health bar. I thought it was full on both sides, but it looks like it decreases from both sides, so that gives us a shot to potentially beat this. Now, I'm not saying I'm the most skilled, but you gotta have your P's and Q's in a line if we're gonna beat this guy. Stay spraying. What is that, the pinwheel? I'm telling you guys, look at this. It's got more options than the Void, boys. Hang in there. This is mass chaos. He's almost down, though. Keep the heat on him. Keep the heat on him. We're gonna get the first boss victory. Get him. He's down. He's down. We did it. We did it. Get our reward. Continue. Captain Rogers. I don't know what that means, but let's press on. Congratulations, thanks for playing. I wanted to continue. Maybe there was an option to double down, but let's see. Let's go through this and see what just happened. Okay, so here's everything we've done so far. So I've done 3 runs, had 2 merchant visits, 12 regular visits, Oh, that was an Overlord. That wasn't a Lost Lord. We haven't been to a factory yet. Spacecrafts. Ooh, look at all these. They tell you what they are, or at least the outside shading. That's interesting. Lost Lords, Bally. 1 fight, 1 win. So it was a Lost Lord. Software. Consumables. Did we unlock any? None. Oh, that's your black hole. And tofu delivery. It's like, this is what I'm talking about. If you're into some deals here. Should we go? Let's go one more run here. Let's try a different ship. Ah, okay, I see. So this is black hole. Ah, that's our consumable at the bottom. That's what that was in the bottom right. Okay, so that wasn't a progress indicator. Let's go with this thing, the Lotus. Powerful when equipped with only cannons, shotguns, and machine guns. Okay. Cannon, shotguns. Did we unlock anything new? That's a laser. Cannon, shotguns, and machine guns. Alright, we'll go. Let's go. We haven't done any cannons, right? We'll go buck shotgun on the top. And a scatter shotgun on the bottom. Now let's go machine gun. Pusher. Oh, we can only fit it. Ah, RAM, boys. So you can't just automatically load out the highest damage output. Okay, what is it? Select your cartridge. Captain Rogers, rare. The Captain's Shield at your orders for the free and the brave. Okay. Don't get damaged by debris the whole run. Okay. Get damaged by 2 kamikazes in a single level. We can do that. I wonder what happens if you complete all the missions on one run. Alright, let's press on here. But see, this is what I'm talking about. There's enough depth. That makes so that's Captain Rogers with us. Oh, it's like a meat shield. Oh, like an orbital in kind of like more like a familiar in Isaac. This is, I'm telling you, there are a few things away from. We got to use our consumable too. Couple things I would tweak on this, right? Maybe the ability. I mean, I know it affected the game mechanics in a huge way, but maybe the ability to turn your ship around. And then also some diversity in backgrounds and like maybe a progress meter. And I think like it's just missing some little things that I think could make this game really stand out or really be special. But nonetheless, it's fun in its current form. Alright, moving faster while seriously hurt. Quick and mad. Chance to be blessed by the timekeeper himself. Let's try that. Also seems like there's a heck of a lot of stuff in the game already. Let's go Brahma's upper deck. Let's go Brahma's upper deck. Also, a couple like cleanup things visually, like on that map screen we just came from. I'm telling you, this game's it's interesting, man. I'm gonna read into more about the development of this game and see what the real story is. So it looks like we have. Is our tofu delivery ready to go? We're gonna find out. And hopefully save it. So it looks like we have one, or are we working towards one? That'll be the interesting scenario to find out. Also, we need to get hit by 2 kamikazes if I'm not mistaken. Question is, which is a kamikaze? And what is not? Alright, Cyclops. Gianni? Fire rate for the price of speed, Captain Rogers. Does that give us 2 of them? About to find out. Kylo's assembly line. 94.5% chance of a Lost Lord. Let's go here first. 2 Captain Rogers, boys. I guess there's a lot of synergies within this game too, so as we progress on and get different upgrades and stuff, I think it's not just like a static upgrade. That sometimes they interact. That's what I read from some of the other Steam reviews, which it's positive. This game hasn't got a lot of attention, but all the reviews were positive. A small handful of them that were available at the time when I recorded this. All right, hang in here. A little more damage. That's not a Lost Lord. Also, we have not used dash once. Should we get hit by 2 kamikazes? Never mind. What do we got? Chrono's Broken Watch. Chance to be blessed by the drunken timekeeper himself. Another Captain Rogers. We're doing it. Merchant, 91.8% chance. So I guess you don't know. So it's clearly you don't know what's there until you click on it. So this should be a merchant. Let's go, boys. Alright, so can we upgrade anything? We have 5 RAM available, so it'd be silly not to use it. This is 9 and this is 6, so maybe upgrade our pusher. We could use that. Let's do this. Let's do laser. And we can upgrade this by 1, so we're looking for something RAM 10. Macro and helium. Alright. Get damaged by 2 kamikazes. Let's do it. We're going to go after this Lost Lord now. 94.5% chance. Give us a Lost Lord. We got him, boys. Oh, the laser. Look at this. Should we use tofu? Oh, it's the same jabroni. Our damage, though, is not... Oh, is he not open yet? You gotta open for business, right? Don't tell me this laser's not... So basically this is the Overlord. But what is up with our damage here? Is it that bad? Our defense is pretty good. This laser's hot. It looks good, but it's hot garbage. Well, let's watch our tofu delivery meter, and maybe we can use that as a consumable. But I am... Maybe the closer we get, the better it is. Ah, this damage is whack.
Oh, Dan, what do you expect? It's called a helium laser.
All right. Hang in there, boys.
Look at... It's a jeweled scarab. Dan, it's a scarab.
Let's see if we can... Oh, you can pause this. All right. Fire consumable is Y. Cycle is X. Let's try our tofu delivery. Oh, it's coming out the back end. Oh, what the heck? Alright, so now we know what that does. Yeah, so I don't think our laser doesn't look like it's doing any damage. Looks like the red guys are doing damage. We can't change our weapons mid-run, can we? Cannot, alright. So we should try and find another, but I guess that's the type of thing, well, it's like soy milk, Dan. You gotta figure out what weapons are good, and maybe we would have to get some software to make this laser even better, which makes sense to me, but let's be patient here and hopefully get a kill. Oh, they're blocking our laser as well. Hang in here. Yeah, this is legit not doing any damage. So I guess we just focus a red shot on there and we should be okay. We gotta get to a merchant ASAP. I don't make a ton of sense why that wouldn't do any damage though. So right now I'm just trying to aim our red into his wheelhouse. Hang in there. We're not going to give up this run, though. That is interesting, though. So Tofu can shoot out the back. That could be a legendary run. Should we try to get up close and personal? Would that affect our laser? I think so. I'm a little surprised that it's the same... Oops, we're about to die here. That it's the same Overlord. But I just don't think we have the patience to take this guy out. There it is, boys. Let's see what happens. Stellar net. Lotus? Yeah. I want to see what that gun says. Let's look into this real quick. What did that gun say? Why did it kill us like that? With damage fire rate. Fire rate is slow. I don't understand that. Maybe just that particular boss was not susceptible to the helium. Nonetheless, stellar interface. I think it's pretty interesting. I would be interested in perhaps doing a little mini series on this if there's. Well, we'll see what the response to this video is. Nonetheless, stellar interface. It is in early access. It is. Let me give you guys some more information. It was developed and published by Imagination Overflow, Imagination Overflow, and you can buy it right now or early access purchase it for $12.99 on Steam. I'll put a link in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed this first look at stellar interface. It definitely surprised me. I'm probably gonna play some more now after this run, but thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch this video. If you're new to the channel, we play a wide range of space games and a good mix of some other Let's Plays, but welcome to the channel. And if you've been here for a while, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.